Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Fable 3, Episode 5.
You do spend quite a lot of time running around the world. I hope you're not overdoing it.
Oh, not at all. I'm king now. So I don't know how long this episode's going to be, because I know that I'm at the end of the game. I'm now king. The only thing I think that there might be more content is that I haven't fulfilled my wishes yet, and I haven't judged my brother. And that's really all I've got figured out, or at least that's all as much as I want to allow myself to figure out. What is going on here?
Hello.
Do I have a quest going? Because I'm like, where are you at? Back up. Marriage of Inconvenience. Ah, I hit start because I thought start was the button I was looking for. No, 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 no. Ah! There we go. Brightwall Village. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we got like one quest to do, maybe. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna try to make this last as long as I can, in case if it literally ends in treasury. 400,000 out of days left until attack. 300. What is this talking about? What?
Please, my sweet, please. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you.
I've heard that before, and the first few times you disappointed me. Your clumsiness was sort of adorable in its way, but it's got a bit tired, hasn't it?
My
Bit
darling.
old?
Please don't. I'm sorry. Please, let's not argue. It's so awful.
Awfully boring, you mean? Perhaps if you ever won, it would be more interesting.
When I married my wife, she was all sweetness and smiles. And now she's all bitterness and bile. She bullies me. She berates me. It's horrible. She's horrible. But if I divorced her, she'd get half my fortune, which is quite a bit of money. Oh, I wish I was someone else. Wait. What if she was with someone else? If a fellow like you were to approach her, woo her, tell her you've got more money than I do.
I do.
She'd divorce me to marry you, and I'd be free and clear.
Why?
Of course, you wouldn't actually have to marry her. Once she's divorced me, you could just walk away. Oh, I'd love to see the look on her face then.
And then she would...
I know it sounds repugnant.
Yeah, it is.
But this could be my only way out.
No, it's not.
Will you do it?
No, I won't, actually. I was going to do a quest. No, I'm not going to do any of that. No thank you.
Do it.
No, I won't.
Oh, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in years. She's inside. You can start there. I'll go to the pub. Get out of your way. It shouldn't be too hard. You go in there and fawn over her, give her a few shiny trinkets, she'll be all over you. Worked for me.
Okay, next quest. Why are these quests? I want to go back to a nice, younger rated RPG game. So when I go and pick up a quest, it's literally like something normal. I am not here to do what that quest wants me to do. I've already done enough bad things like smooch a man, steal a man's drawers, for a person who's a bit crazy. I've done enough. My limit has already been reached. So I'm not doing any more than that. Gnomes are evil. I need to go around and get more gnomes. Peace, love, and homicide. That's killing. The pen is mighty. I need to find books all over the world. The debt? I gotta go kill somebody, probably. Eliminate. Cool. Peace, love, and homicide. Kill. Yeah, like, none of these I can do. As a person of normalcy, I can't do any of these. Wow, my quest is over. and I don't know how to get through any of the doors. If I had somebody here, I'd be able to get through the doors. Welcome back, Cashin, by the way. Today is Grand Blue Fantasy? I think so. Started the Gala, which has boosted super rare chance. Grand characters. Imagine them in as the game breakers. And I did only 50 pulls and got the tankiest light element character in the whole game. Yeah, super lucky. Congrats on your awesome luckiness. I am happy for you. I, however, have to judge my brother. And I'm assuming I'm going to kill him or not. And most likely I'm not going to kill him. There's a very few things in this world that would make me want to kill him. 1,000% damage reduction? Wow, that's awesome. Well, that's amazing if you get a character that'll never die in a video game. I'm up for characters like that. Oh, okay. I own this, but this isn't making me any money. Back in the old Fable 2 era, when you bought a castle, it gave you a lot of money. Way back when. Okay, I should start the main quest.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Sanctuary! I'm supposed to activate this. What I did wrong. Set as target. No, I'm already there. Just let me go. Also, hello, my streamer that has one of the best voices I've ever heard. Oh, flattery will get you nowhere. I'll still smile and forgive you. But yeah, I will just wander around for a little bit longer. It's how do I word this? It's super nice when people are nice, even if they're serious or not. Just messing around is even fine too. Why is there like children's toys in this room of the castle? I don't understand. Anyway, I'm supposed to go to the thing. You know what? I don't want to go too fast.
Woohoo!
Patty the servant. He's so happy to see the king, of course. That's me. Always the king. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't know how much of the castle I could explore. I don't want to accidentally beat this game in the next 20 minutes, but I really am not going to go murdering people and marrying somebody else's wife for them to get out of it. So no, I'm just going to get things done. I can't do evil. Not on purpose anyway.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
The people. Hello. Ooh. Camera change. And I ran into my boy. Who didn't die, thank goodness. He was about, it looked like he was going to. I had to leave him in the desert, you know.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people.
Okay.
Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
I agree
It's not my place
with Paige.
to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
Right.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide.
Right, okay.
She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life.
So
the sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country.
He could have done it better.
I've spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
Welcome back, May. Long time no see.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
Okay, so I have to make a choice. Again, so this is what I was about to say, but the game just went. My brother was normal.
Your brother's fate is in your hands. The choice is yours.
Was normal. He went to the place where the darkness, the creeper, the crawler, the whatever his name is. His name is irrelevant because he's only a bad guy who I'm probably going to deal with,
I
maybe?
am ready to accept my fate.
So what, and then Teresa changed him, but I don't like how he went about it. Why did he have to go and kill people to raise an army? What am I watching? What era is this? This is Xbox 360 Fable 3.
The people await your verdict.
You are right at
Do
the...
what you feel is best for the kingdom.
You are right at the end of the game. Like, I am about to probably finish this game. Maybe?
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
Killing him's not going to affect anything.
King has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
For now!
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done.
No, you've done some horrible
You
things.
told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land.
Yes.
The castle is yours, and so is the throne.
Victorian.
I had to be rid of them.
Victorian era. We got like steam engines starting to happen. We got industry, children working in factories, people going through other people on the right side of the screen like that, and yeah, we got muskets and stuff. So we're in the Victorian era. So yeah, you see so many fashion, and we got soldiers all wearing red and stuff. Still got kings. So Judge Logan, the former king, set tax policy. Okay, well, here goes everything. I still got a few more things to do. Are we gonna deal with the Shadow Broker? That's another reference from another game. Good luck getting it. But are we dealing with him or no?
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done.
No?
Now you are king. You can know the truth.
Oh?
Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
She's gonna tell us the story. Yeah, I'll mention about the friends thing in a moment. Cause I got a thing. I said a thing already on it, but
Darkness is coming to our land.
darkness.
It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Okay. So that shadow thing is doing that?
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth.
But you never
With
told
Logan
us
on the
everything.
throne, Albin would have been doomed. This much I know.
Albin?
Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full. Unless you're willing to sacrifice your personal wealth.
I have
but
billions.
You may also choose to break those promises. To harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that can stand against it.
So with Fable 1, you're able to be good or bad, and there was no choice at the end. You could just choose whatever you want. in this game, I could be pure evil, and then at the end just pick the good guy who everybody loves. It's kind of strange, this one. This one's a bit weird. It doesn't make it a bad game, but it makes it very strange compared to what Fable 1 did in the first place. And Fable 2 kind of went off the rails a little bit. Why does the gate look exactly like our house gate? Oh, well, everybody could Google Maps this and find out where May lives. I could also tell you where she lives, since her Instagram lets everybody know where she is. So yeah, it'd be really easy to find May. But back to the friends thing before I click on this. Apparently Twitch thinks that you don't need to see people who are online, who are your friends. Apparently Twitch thinks having friends and having people that you not only follow, but you go a little further and say, hey, I'm your friend, and when you're live, I could see it. Twitch doesn't care about that. I assumed if it was there in the first place, it had to have been a reason, but now they don't care. I'm gonna say, sure, maybe it sucks for the streamer that, you know, you see all your friends, they're online, but none of them are watching you when you're live. That sucks. But, are you gonna go out of your way to do something, or are you going to despise them for being normal and human and just enjoying themselves? It doesn't all have to be wrapped around you. So I have no problems with the friends thing, even if my friends are watching other people, which they do. That's maybe why I'm not growing, is because I allow my viewers to enjoy things. And if I'm like, listen, you only watch me if you don't watch anybody else, how dare you? I wonder how popular I would be. So, I don't know. I'm me. My viewers can view other people. What's the harm in that? Or maybe it's bad. Somebody has to show up and tell me if that's all wrong. So, I don't know. The friends thing leaving is dumb. I think the friends thing should stay. And if you don't want to see somebody doing something, unfriend them. It's not that difficult. So either way, I don't choose, I just keep going? Okay. So yeah, I don't know, to me, the friends thing is just dumb. Ooh, I need 100, so I haven't played this game at all. I thought I had everything, apparently not. If I can kill 100 things and remember, I can warp right back into here at any time and pick that up, and get my magic even stronger than it is now, which it already is overpowered. So yeah. And standing on the seal symbol, you can fast travel to the beginning. Yeah, let's not do that, shall we? So yeah, either way, glad you're back. Anybody excited for me playing Tekken 5, the game that I still don't own, and probably not ever going to get ready to play? Or has anybody got any other crazier, wackier ideas? Because if this game is as short as I think it is, I'm gonna have to play a little Android game, but that's just gonna be filler. But I don't have like a game that I'm really craving for?
I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first.
Right,
We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need.
Okay.
Hobson will show you the treasury. And I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
I have $1 billion.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty.
All right, Hobson.
How I have looked forward to this moment.
I still don't trust Hobson. Just a little. He just seems a little bit too much on the money thing.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
Why is it empty? Oh, hold up. Hold up. This is
Well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold.
Yeah.
A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah,
It will
okay.
require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills.
Yes.
You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state.
It already is.
2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury.
Uh-huh.
And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any
My
way,
enthusiasm.
raise the taxes even further.
So, yeah, no.
Many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our critics over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty?
It's. Can I warp? You saw the treasury.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
You saw the treasury, right? Everybody, I know you saw the castle treasury. This is my room.
You've acquired several trophies since you last popped in for a visit.
This is my treasure. What is the kingdom doing? I have 1,500,000,000. Why does the kingdom not look like this? What? My brother sucks at ruling. So yeah, just remember that that's in my pocket. And this is what I'm dealing with. Oh my goodness. I can't even dive in my cash and swim into it. So like, what is wrong with these people? But you know, I'm still gonna do the right thing. Can I not put my money in the treasury? Because I could spare the money. I could spare 400,000 and get that back before the episode's even over. In fact, I get 500 million in 4 hours. So lower taxes.
Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word.
Yeah.
How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty.
Hey, flowers.
There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold.
Yes.
Should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury.
Okay.
A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Okay, hold up. Talk to Reaver in Bowerstone Industrial. Consider proposal to rebuild the Bowerstone Old Quarter. Yes, okay. I don't know if I need money now, or like if a decision comes up, can I run to this place and drop off money? I don't.
Reaver has a most intriguing proposal
he talks
for
so
you in
much.
Bowerstone Industrial. Now I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together.
No.
Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you.
Oh, Reaver.
I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
Okay, I didn't have a chance to, treasury. Projected civilian casualty. I need 6,500,000 in the treasury? That's all I need? Okay. I'm saying like 6 million. 6.5 million. It's like, that's all I need? Cool, I'll go and do that now. I'll pump that in now. Give me a sec. Yeah.
Something new has appeared in the sanctuary shop. Care to have a look?
Nope, I'm here to just put 6.5 million into my castle and let's go. My goodness. Yeah, travel? I can't fast travel here. Okay. You cannot fast travel until you complete your current quest. Okay, I'm stuck here until I complete these. My bad. I'll put the 6.5 million in a bit. I wrote down 6.5 million so I know what I'm doing. Warning, you cannot leave the region at this time. Go back to your quest. If you wish to continue, or hold A, if you wish to return to an earlier point in the game and lose all unsaved progress. Okay, I'll go and do this. What's the difference between a castle and a mansion? A castle is usually made out of all stone, brickwork, usually set as a fort or a castle for a king and queen. And it usually has people who rule over people, lords and stuff. While a mansion is a house where people can live in, not really kings and stuff. And mansions are very big. But yeah, I would say castles is more, when I think of a castle, I think of brick things with the nice towers on the side. Inside's a big open square usually, but yeah, a mansion's just like 9-story houses with like 50 rooms. That's a mansion.
Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious.
I will shoot you right now. I can't. I
You
don't.
seem like a very nice person. I kill nice people, you know.
Okay, I can't shoot, can I? No, I can't. I can't shoot right now. You're lucky.
Don't tempt me, Reaver. I shot you once. I'll do it again.
Oh, I still get tingles remembering it. But you really should consider my offer. How could you deny yourself such an impossibly delicious prospect?
The same way I deny myself all other repulsive things. Now,
Hold
please,
hands?
Please stop talking to me.
Whose hands am I holding?
Let's go.
Whose hand am I holding?
So, here we are then. Nice hands.
Thank you.
Oh, all right.
I don't know whose hands. We're leaving. We're leaving. I'm holding someone's hand. The puppy, the poodle. Yeah, I had a Doberman. I had a something.
Happy day!
I had a.
His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence.
I had a pink puppy,
I knew
poodle.
last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst.
I don't care for this guy. The horrible
What better
man.
way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
With children.
It's just monstrous.
It's wrong.
Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education.
I agree.
Nothing is more important to our future than that.
Education
Turn this
and
factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Oh, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her.
Why can't I...
Reaver Industries will abide by your decision.
Can I open a school even though I have no money? Can I, I can put the money in if the game allows me to. I'm gonna help the children. They were suffering by working in factories under that horrible man. So yeah.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you.
Done. Smart moves.
We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
Yes, it would be.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
Why is he still alive? Why is Reaver still alive? Yeah, my pink poodle was pretty good yesterday, man.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school.
Nice.
You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them
Automatons? Okay. That's the first thing I would say if I was in, like, very, very young school as well. Be like, when's lunch? When can I go home? This place sucks. Anyway. I think I said that in my senior high. I'm the big cheese! That's the moon, son. That's the moon. Just call me king, please. Proper. Go to the throne room. Okay, can I go not to the throne room, but to my treasury and put, like...
Ah, hello.
7, 8, 9 million into the throne room, please? Okay, I'm gonna go do this now. Yeah, let's... it says I need 6.5 million. Of course I don't have any STDs. Why would I do such horrible things in a video game? Because I'm already down, like, 200,000 as well. I loved my school days. I didn't. My school was not that nice. And teachers were horrible, and the students were horrible. And, you know, having to worry about somebody running in with a gun and shooting all of us was not cool. So yeah, school was never really fun for me. I had as much fun as I could have. But,
service, my king.
oh, everyone's so happy. So yeah, school was just not cool. It was nothing good about school. I can't think of anything. I didn't learn anything either. I'm not so smart that school was absolutely useless, but everything I learned in school,
Your Majesty.
I kind of knew. I kind of like, yeah, okay, math is good. Great. Learning how to read and write, yeah, that helps. But like all the rest of the things, no, not all, but a lot of things, it's just like, why do I need to know about this rock that happened millions of years ago, or whatever else? I can't think of any stupid topics right now because I blotted school out of my brain. Where is my treasury room? I know everybody likes me. That's fine if they like me. Whoops! I almost sent that guy flying. My bad. Who did I hit? I want to go to the treasury. You know I have no idea where this is, right? Whoa, was that a book? First rule of becoming a trophy, don't get shot in the head. Okay. That was a dumb thing. Where am I at now? I've gone full circle. Oh, I'm out at the back thingy where I've tried to get to before. So yeah, what do you think of my...
I can help you find what you're looking for. Step one, pull your head out your ass. Here comes the one who...
Ah. I walk in, shoot a gnome, and leave, and they're like, "Mighty King!" Oh, that was so amazing of you. It was.
At last I boarded a motley crewed frigate one balmy night. Whether on a drunken impulse or because of the result of a drunken bet, I cannot say. Though drunkenness was most certainly to blame one way or the other. Though hardly pleased with the company I was forced to keep, or the profession I was forced to embrace, I look forward to the chance of seeing more of the world than was bounded by Albion's borders. I must admit, however, that the plundering nature of our voyages contrived to spoil any tourism I might have otherwise enjoyed in the foreign landscapes we visited. My impression of such exotic locations is inextricably tied with images of the local population waving sharp implements in a threatening manner as our ship set sail for the horizon. When my crew and I next alighted in the port of Bowerstone with the intention of selling our wares on the black market, I grasped my chance and left this chapter of my life behind with little regrets, but quite a few cuts and bruises. And monkey bites. It was there that I met a man who changed my life for the better, and offered me a career that would give me what I longed for the most. A sense of belonging, a new family, and a lawfully gained wage. I was about to join the Royal Albion Army.
Oh. So, May, I don't get notifications when you go through PayPal, but I do have it in my PayPal now. So, first of all, Thank you for the donation, May. You are hitting so many buttons. It's truly wonderful. Second, what game are you planning on making me play? The Ghostwire one, since that was the one that you were kind of hinting at before, but what game was it that you want me to play? Stanley Parable?
At your orders.
There's so many games I could think of. So yeah, anyway, I'm done with playing games. Well, I'm glad you're back. Can anybody tell me where the money room is? It was either this way or this way.
Hi there, darling. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Yeah, it was either here or down the other hall, right? There's no, like, doors that are, like, blocked off all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh, okay, I just didn't see it. Isn't the treasury, like, here? It is. I found it. I'm not an idiot. Use. Personal. Continue. Oh, please tell me no. You better go up hundreds and thousands very quickly. I'm not... Okay, it's getting better. Well, it stopped. This is gonna take a while. So how's everybody doing? I'm good. We're gonna be hearing clicking noises for the next 17 minutes. Sure. Tekken or Ghostwire? Sadly, one of them I'm waiting on. Stray isn't out yet. Stray. Oh, that's the cat one! Well, you know I want to play that one. I get to play as a cat again! Anybody who wants to see Wacky Heaven's Army, as you can watch cat lateral damage. I literally am forced to play as a kitty cat. There's gotta be a faster way than this. I have to be able to do something. Up. Over. I'm using the analog stick now. I was using the D-pad. I just want to see you play Super Robot Wars. Okay. Did I mention the Super Robot Wars with you yet or no? How was my treasury balance negative? When I put in 17... I don't know. Because I did... So, if I mentioned Super Robot Wars when you were around, hopefully I did. The one that you want me to play is like the 7th game in the series, yes? Or like, it's like way into the series. I'll be hopping into the game like I've done with Tekken 7. I have no idea who the people are. By the way, I couldn't go up or left or down. If I go left, my money will decrease. But I couldn't hit up. Or I couldn't hit... Can I hit right? If I hit double right? Oh. Oh! Both analog sticks! Heavenlies. Both analog sticks. Can I use the D-pad as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A million at a time? If you hold to the right, it goes up faster. Holding to the left and right analog stick to the right jumps to a million really quickly. I gotta do this a bunch more times. Okay? Like a bunch more times. But that one, is that one gonna be a dark one, May? Because Tekken 5 is gonna cost a stupid amount of money for an old PlayStation 3 game. Like Tekken 4 did. But if I get Tekken 5... just know that I have Tekken 6 and the other one ready to go. If I get the Ghostwire one, Ghostwire Tokyo, that one's gonna be, it's Bethesda, so it's an open world Skyrim game. But there's like yokai stuff into it. You're doing some hand gestures and it's interesting, I may say. But yeah, I am a rich boy. I have like 1.5 billion. Like I was like wondering why the kingdom is doing so bad, where I am sitting on billions, and I'm getting 500 million every episode. Every episode's 4 hours. So it's ridiculous that the kingdom has no money. You only accept donations through PayPal, Heavens? No, I do not. I think it's through PayPal, and I'm thinking Alertbox does it as well. I used to have a few other ones, but I think they either A, stopped working, or B, they have some more rules to them, where PayPal is, from what I can tell, legit with receipts. It's not like under the table and nobody will ever know that you've sent me donations or not. I shop income and rent. I even just made a couple, quite a few thousands as well. But all my links on the bottom, down there for donations, if you click onto them, do they work? Yeah, so I also went and looked at the order as well. It's gonna be tricky if I play a game in the middle of a series. I find out that I'm really bad at playing a game in the middle of a series, because I literally know nothing, and it's just like I don't get anything that they're talking about. They're all referencing things that they've done before, and I'm like, who's Heihachi Mishima? He's the granddad of who? Oh, cool. And it's just like, you should know who they are. I only have pick pay, so I can't make you to play SRW. Well, I mean, you really want me to play it. Heavenlies, the rest of the Heavenlies that are here. Can you look up the Super Robot Wars and let me know if you are into that game? Because if you're all like, you know what, Cashin likes it, and you seem that you don't mind playing it, I don't mind playing it. But like, May, Flowers, anybody else? What do you think of that game? Is it gonna be like cool? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 9 million. That should be enough, yeah. So if I warp away, said that very strangely, but don't question it.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Fancy a bit of counting, do you?
No, I'm just looking at my gold pile and was wondering. It's still.
That is the maximum amount of coin you can store here. Frankly, I'm surprised the floor doesn't collapse.
I'm surprised too. I don't know if my money's going down because I haven't like warped. Because it's like, oh, whoa, did you see how it just popped into existence? Hey, that's better. I feel like I'm in I was about to sing an Aladdin song. Why? Maybe because Aladdin had a whole bunch of gold in that one room, the Wonder Room. Yeah, I was about to start singing Aladdin songs. Let's get out of here. I got 2 piles of gold now. I have 2 mountains of gold. You know how amazing that is? I could have warped around here with this. Hi? Ghosts? Oh, no, there he is. You're definitely not forcing me to play. I kind of want to play it. It's just I want people to be a little bit more excited about games, especially when one of my viewers, an active one, recommends a game and the rest of the Heavenlies are like, oh, well, let's go see what that's about. And then everyone's like, Cashin.
Majesty, the King of Albion.
And then everyone's like, Cashin, great game idea. Yes, we want to see it. And then that would make me so excited to play the game. Super excited. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what that is, but
today you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion.
Well, May, if I had a choice, I'd definitely...
Paige will offer her proposal.
Oh.
Riva shall stand against her.
He'll always do that.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the old quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Page's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
Robots scare May. I remember this. You weren't a fan of Horizon Zero Dawn 2 either, which was a pretty good game. But yeah, it had some pretty killer robots in that game. So
the more people there are on the streets, the more problems you'll have in the long run.
As ruler of a kingdom, what is truly needed for a kingdom to
If we don't
grow?
raise enough gold to defend ourselves, the whole of Albion could end up looking like the old quarter. Or worse.
But so the problem that is mute with Reaver is that I have enough gold to beat this, I think. So you want your citizens...
I know you have important matters on your mind, but you should never forget your people.
You should get people educated and learned and teach them hygiene and more things.
Nobody can possibly blame you for the damage. Let us leave it well alone.
No, see, my choice is to help the people, of course, and get them, and then teach them, and then we could have more people learning more things. Because there's clearly people in there.
Everyone is looking at you for a gesture, Your Majesty.
They talk so much in this game.
You are not like your brother.
Oh, I don't have to prove anything. I already know I'm not him. So yeah, I don't know. Just like
How will we commemorate?
I'll just pick this.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
It is right.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Can I have my houses repaired?
You, Your Majesty.
I'm doing the right
This will be a very
thing.
popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city.
Yeah, and we can continue to grow.
Shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
How can somebody play the bad guy all the time? What say you, Flowers? May doesn't like robots. So, May, if you're leaving the decision up to May, you know I'm gonna pick Tekken 5 first. Because that'll get me the one game I need, and I don't have to do all the Tekkens back to back. But getting Tekken 5 just solidifies that I can finish the Tekken series. This game is gonna finish Fable series. And I have one more Lego game to finish off the Lego series. But you gave me quite a bit. I mean, I may be able to. I don't know how expensive the Ghostwire game is. I may be able to get both games. I don't know. I'll let you know, but if you're leaving it up to me, you know I'm gonna go for Tekken over Ghostwire. And if you're like, I would prefer you to go get Ghostwire first, well then I will, because I'd rather leave it up to you. Because I'm gonna go pick the ones that I'm just trying to finish off a bunch of things. So yeah, don't leave it up to me. It's a bad decision.
The current climate of fear and great national need, Riva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street.
The honest man.
The sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new old quarter.
The new quarter. I'm gonna type out what I wrote down. Trying to type out what I'm trying to write down.
Astonishing, Your Majesty. So early in your reign, and already the treasury is replete. I cannot recall seeing a more beautiful spectacle.
Yeah.
And yet there is still a kingdom to be run, and it never hurts to amass more gold. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget.
Town guard?
As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation?
So, Cashin, can you, if you click on Streamlabs, the big button that says Streamlabs, what does it get you to do? Because I can't donate to myself, but does Streamlabs also go through PayPal? Because I know I have the big donate button, which is PayPal. But what does Streamlabs do when you click on it? Because I have all the buttons down now, PayPal or credit card, which I don't have. Well, that's all right. Do you go through Twitch?
I must say, I've never once felt unsafe in Bowerstone. Well, there was that time Master Reaver used my head for target practice, but he was very drunk. And I don't see how a guard would have helped me.
Have you gone through Twitch's subscribing, cheering? Because you could cheer as much as money as you want. You have Twitch set up that way as well. You could cheer as much as you want. Cheer $1 billion, $1.5 billion, $1 billion, 1.5 billion. That's so much more easier to say.
The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway,
no,
this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury.
Oh no.
Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket,
I can.
I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed.
I knew I wasn't going to like this guy.
Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Decide the castle's decoration. Rule on the status of Aurora. Embark on a journey of adventure and exploration? Question mark. I have 339 days left before we get attacked. So I don't know what else I can do to help you set up a donation just for you. I've never heard of any other things other than PayPal or Twitch streamers. Have you donated to another Twitch streamer and they have something set up so that you donated to them and it works? Cashipu? Because I'm curious if you do. All I've ever heard is PayPal and that thing that's all about me. What's that thing called? Patreon? That thing. That thing's just all about everybody just gives me money through that thing, and I don't want that. You never donated. Well, I'm assuming I'm not doing anything wrong by having PayPal and Streamlabs in my chat. And I think other streamers are also using PayPal. So I don't know how to correct anything other than I think everybody's using PayPal. And if you're not, I don't know how to change anything on that end. I've never heard of anybody not having a PayPal credit card. Unless you don't, and you don't, so I can't help you. I'm at a loss for words for you.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Wait, does Poodles actually have like a poofy tail like that? I mean, I know it's shaved at the back and it's got poofs everywhere, but I don't really see Poodles that often. And I just see a poofy tail. It's like a big, like a fluffy mouse tail. You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't know how I can help you, Cashin, any more than I have.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
Hail to thee, beloved Majesty.
Why is one girl wearing a really weird thing, and another girl's wearing like worker clothes? They're both not dressed for the occasion.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
Why is she wearing umbrellas there?
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened king. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Oh, okay.
Celestial?
Oh.
Serene? Pretty?
Pretty?
Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty.
Maleficent?
And I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread. I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood.
With blood?
Or at least a suitable paint substitute.
Okay.
Let
Wow.
all those who look upon this palace know terror, whether they be your subjects or your enemies.
It may seem trivial, but appearances can affect the opinion of the entire kingdom. The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
Well, I think I want to hear me roar. It's either good or evil. There's not really like, do you want to go with like white and gold? Or like pink and green?
Maleficent is something of an extremist. She lacks the, how shall I put it, human touch.
Yeah, she's got the more demonic touch. And she wears umbrellas, strangely. But why is...
Design Weekly, of which I am the editor, has declared evil and foreboding to be the styles of the season.
The styles of the season is evil and foreboding? What else are they gonna say? Come on.
Surely you want to wake up to bright sunshine and a cheerful castle.
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's obviously what I want. But what does evil decor have to say about this?
Mr. Worthy is an idiot. This is a well-known fact among decorating circles. I urge you to ignore his enlightened drivel.
She wobbles when she says it? Come on. This is why the game is funny sometimes. Only sometimes. Not all the time, but it's why it's so funny when it is funny.
Studies have shown that a harmonious environment makes people noticeably cheerier.
He wobbles too when he says noticeably. Okay. And one more evil rant before I hit go?
Can be a monument to true power. The power of fear.
Yeah, she's not selling it.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Yeah, she is such a delight to be around. I'm glad she's gone. Oh, that evil decor lady is something else. I want to actually, I don't want to, but I kind of want to see without playing the game all the evil choices. I want to know what happens when you're all the way evil. Chaotic evil, that is. Did a game load it and save people out of existence?
You decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty.
Bring them all over here.
Kaelin will speak for her people. Reva will dispute her cause.
Reva,
you may speak.
Always. Why is my eyes...
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering.
I have to keep my promise.
We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion. Now it is time we joined your kingdom. Do what your brother failed to do. Help us to rebuild Aurora, and protect it as you would your own land.
There is nothing so noble as embracing other cultures, and I, for one, could not be happier to count Aurora as part of Albion. But surely they must work for that privilege, and I happen to know just how to put them to good service.
Wow, put them to work.
There is an abandoned mine in the Auroran desert that holds enough materials to benefit the whole kingdom. Let us employ Kaelin and her people to gather what resources there may be. That can be their payment.
What about
You are talking about forced labor.
Well, let's not get bogged down in semantics. It's a fair transaction.
No, it's not.
I know you will not break your oath.
I would not.
You understand what we have been through.
I've seen it. I was there.
The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
I was there. It's not good. And if the shadow is resonating, starting from there, the mind wouldn't grow anyway. You know what I mean? The evil thing's over there. So, are they gonna say anything? No, let's go.
I will keep my promise.
Yep.
Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty.
I have to keep
You
my
have proven
promises.
to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Yeah, why would you lie and break promises? Don't do that, ever. In video games or reality. Life lessons from Heaven's Army. Don't lie and don't break promises. Embark on a journey of adventure and exploration. What about the other promises I've made?
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora. An oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Reaver Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
Okay, there's a treasure chest on one of the house walls. But now I can go to that place and buy more things and even get more money? I'm gonna be able to get more than a half a billion?
Brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all.
So something good came out of
A
it?
group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure.
Oh?
Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Okay, this one isn't giving me a choice, like take it and become evil, or like ask nicely, can I go over and get that? Is this diamond going to be like an enchantment I could put on a weapon to defeat the creepy crawler guy? Because that would be interesting. Yeah, would be. Very weird. I'm going to Old Bowerstone. Ah, all these places were broken. And I couldn't repair them. They were all destroyed in the war. But I'll just get them all back up to good. My houses are already down to 50-something%, and I've only done 1 hour of an episode. What up with that? Well, I'm not going to repair all the houses, because it'll take like an hour. I do not have that much time to be repairing houses, I don't think. All of those were able to get repaired, and all of those, and... those are places. Okay, cool. So, this place is now done. Yes. And now I want to go to Aurora. Ah, I still can't click. I gotta go to Aurora. Okay. Because once I get to go there, I can probably buy all the houses. So how do I go to the Aurora place?
Greetings. Yes, sir.
Yay!
Peter.
Greetings, sir.
Dance.
What? Hello, but... Way!
Oh, what a reaction! Oh my goodness! Why? Why? Why?
Class. Real class.
Why? Why that? Why does dance equal that? His reaction when I... Is it the dip or whatever that was? Why?
Your Majesty. Long live the king.
Oh, if any of my viewers were watching and they were having a drink, they would have ruined something.
Your Majesty.
How are you, Your Majesty?
I'm getting so much money. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this game is so wacky and wild. So my treasury is good. Projected civilian casualties. 0, of course. No one's dying on my watch. Oh, this game I never know what my options are going to be. I just gotta do them and see what... May, have you seen when I kissed that guy? That male? Have you watched this? By any perchance? The moment when I took a drink of some ghost drink? But I had no idea what the ghost drink was? Except...
Your Majesty, here, I offer this with all humility.
Shops closing yes! Yeah!
Oh, they're giving me
Be
gifts
sure
now.
to find something special for that someone special.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's our mighty king.
I'm renting out any more houses? I bought all of the houses, by the way. There's no other places for me to possibly buy. I've owned every single thing in this game that I could find. So yeah. May, I hope you weren't drinking or eating anything when I did that dance, because you would have been in big trouble there. Since you are watching. Whatever happens, happens. I have no control over this character, other than, like, what does Kiss do? And it turned out nothing like I thought it was gonna be. Well, at least the dance was probably the funniest thing in this episode. Ranged kills. Exactly 500. So I don't know where I'm going unless the industrial place...
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe something new has been added.
An enticing parcel. This dude gave me this. He gave me an emerald. Wow.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
Sweet.
Yippee!
Yippee! Not yippee. Yippee! Why are people doing this to me?
Ah, hello.
I want the quest to appear over my head. Where's my quest at? Doggy, help.
Hey! Oh.
Where is my quest?
Who's a beautiful dog?
What am I doing? No! Leave! Back out! Back out! Okay. I thought I was going to... I don't know what my character's going to do. This man is not a prince. Okay, where's my quest at? I don't know where I'm going. It says go to Aurora. You can't go there normally. There's one quest here? I don't see a single quest here. Probably inside one of the buildings. Okay. Oh, wait, I could just do this. The weight of the world. Go to the Auroran Cave. Set as target. The glowing trail will... Yes, please. I have no idea where I'm going. Did I take a boat across? Like, I was assuming I was going to the industrial place to take a boat to go to the island. Like we did the first time. But I'm here and there's no...
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Okay. I know there's a nasty something I'm going to shoot over here.
Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
Got anything else to say before I shoot you? Ooh.
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! Stop!
My weapon is amazing. I had to cut him off. Okay, so now that I'm here, I can probably go instantly into the map and buy all the places now.
Greetings, Royal One.
Okay. Yeah, now that I've made it here,
Any other business to attend to?
buying all the houses. All right, cool. So I walked in from the city and bought this one. But I didn't buy it. Isn't that cool? These are shops? Oh, there we go. Now the repairs. I walked in and bought the house on the left from the ocean. And it's not any of these houses that I'm looking at. Okay, one place at a time though. I'm gonna go make sure all of these are repaired. I'm gonna have to repair these. And then we're good to go. Some of them are like 20-something%. That's way too low. There's another door here. Get 163 for these, 106 for these? That's not very good. Okay. That's a shoe. That house is a shoe. Amazing. Oh, so I walked into the house and bought the left house, and it's that house there. Yeah, it's truly amazing. And rent out. This is why I can never know where I'm going. Ooh, a stylist. You, I don't have to repair, and you give me 500 gold. 700 gold. Alright, I'm liking this. Everything's being bought. We're buying it all. The whole land will be mine. There better be a trophy for buying every single place in this game. There better be. 100%. These actually cost a lot, and I'm only getting like 1,000 gold? That's fine. House in the middle, didn't I? Okay, we're I gotta get this done. It has to be done now. We might as well just own every single thing in the entire world. They have all this gold. Like, what else can I do with it? Pawnbroker, nice. That's gonna give me 4,000. Must be 146,000, and it only gives me less than 5,000. Madness. Buying it anyway, though. These are like as costly as the ones at the very beginning of the game. Interesting. Or like it gives me as much as the not the warriors camp, but whatever they were, the mercenary camp. There it is. All right, I think that's all of it. Yep, okay. I own all of it now.
Wow.
Yeah, I walk in from the ocean and buy the house on the left. Unless all of these are houses too. And it's not the one that you think it is, because there's supposed to be houses over here. And then the houses in the middle. And the one that I bought in the middle was the one on the left. Yeah, it makes no sense. That's a lot of people and guards.
A pleasure to see you, Your Majesty.
It's always good to see you around here. How are you, Your Majesty?
All's well, my fellow humans. I am going to go to this cave and find a diamond. That is what I'm here for. Oh, very attractive for a what? I wonder how many people struggle getting money and keeping your character healthy. And not catching any diseases. I mean, how many people struggle to have those things that I do without even thinking? How many people are like, I don't know how you've done what you've done? How do you manage to have that many millions and then more in your place still? How do you, how my character got ginormous?
I feel like celebrating today. Because today's the day you die.
Any last final words? Come on, what you got?
I sensed your presence before you even arrived.
What did you eat? How did you?
What did I eat? Something actually healthy. Yeah. I can't say what it is. Ever. I'm rolling out of the way and I can't? Oh, you can die in this game. It's my first time dying. Yeah. Yeah, so you can die in this game. I didn't know. It's my first time actually receiving enough damage to realize that the red screen actually means something. Surprise, surprise. Now, can I kill all of them in 2 seconds? Yes. I can. But I want to use my magic and win. Okay, well, I can hit them with that level of magic and kill them all too, but I could just use my magic and instantly with...
You know why?
Because people are idiots! I hate
People... I can't lock on them.
Look at those rippling muscles. Those broad shoulders, that square jaw. You are one weird-looking lady. No!
One weird-looking lady, huh? My dog barking? If it's looking for treasure at this point, I consider it not worth it. So when I died, everybody, why did I not die? Am I also immortal in this game? Because I don't have any resurrection vials. Unless I just automatically use a potion or something. I don't know. There's no health bar. There's just your screen glows, which is like the least coolest health bar I've ever seen in any video game ever. But like, why did I not get a game over? Why am I still wandering around after I got stabbed to death over and over? My magic is too strong that I'm still killing people before I can even attack them. Wow. Okay, shooting them with magic works. Red Auroran Bloom. 1 of 5. Why am I picking these up? There's probably a quest. There's probably a bunch of quests, and I am not at all paying attention to it. Oh. I might have to slow this down a little bit. I might actually be able to go and do some quests. I'm just kind of excited to go pick up a diamond. Yeah, I'm one of those suckers who's just like, a diamond? Oh, well, let's go pick it up. You're only getting a glimpse of some of my magic power. You haven't even seen the full extent of it all, and I'm trying to get my sword kills done. Well, I'll never have to use the sword ever again either, because it's practically useless in this game, when magic is so amazing. And I've gone with the first starter magic that they give you. Fire and then thunder, which you get right away. What? That was crazy. The person jumped over my head. I looked up and spun their head around while they were jumping over me. Yeah, I'm serious. The king isn't that smooth. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Didn't the trail lead over here? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just seeing sparkly lines in the ground and I'm not going the right way. Okay. Very well could be doing that. You heavenlies are way too quiet. Are you all watching Super Robot Wars and you haven't gotten back to me? This Flowers is the only one that has not gotten back to me.
Decide whether I like your looks or your personality better.
Oh, my magic's a little too strong. Even the after effects that linger. Aha! I went too far. Okay, this is why, oh, the people that were out in the desert. Poodle, don't be jumping into water and making noises. Alright, let's just go pick it up. What can possibly go wrong here? I've watched Indiana Jones, so now of course I'm like going to expect the worst. Don't even try it, Poodle. I already picked it up. I need one more to get the 20 treasure chest stuff opened. Oh boy. Okay. What could happen? A lot of things could happen. I missed. Escape the cave. I'm only gonna get attacked by sand people. Oh. Can you even catch me? Can you even catch me? Huh? Huh? Actually, I want to take them all out because it'd be worth the experience. Okay. Was that all of them? That's too bad. Am I gonna get a, was it 100 that I need? Am I gonna get 100 points before I, finish off this game and up my magic to another ridiculous number? A level 5, magic? It's gonna be ridiculous. Okay. I'm halfway of getting all my melee kills done. This is gonna take a while. I would never have to get a KO if I just use magic. If I just use magic, all will be well. Okay, I have 22. I am not going to get enough kills to level up my magic, sadly. Yeah, I could literally go and, like, dance with, like, enough guards to get it. But that is also going to take a lot of time. So I really shouldn't. I really, really shouldn't. I'm still running around with my crown. I am. Okay. Big spot. Alright, I'll dig. Ooh. Okay, is there a quest here that doesn't involve me killing somebody? Zero. 1. And I don't see it, so... Oh, it's the door. I can try to find this door before warping away. So I've yet to open up a door. I don't think I opened up a door since Fable 1. Fable 2 had it where, like, I had no idea what the doors were. Before, the door was like, oh, it's dark. And it's just like, oh, I have a lantern. And it worked. And like, all the other ones were like, get married. And it's just like, no, I'm not getting married to open up a door. So I couldn't get any of the ones since, like, Fable 2 and 3. Bizarre. Now that I'm back in the city of Aurora. Run around and try to find said door. Right here? Between, it's in the middle of the tree, the triad of rocks. Triad? A small decorative rug. Well, I've done 50 digs now, apparently. Job me. Can't leap off of this? Let's see. Well, cool. I got enough digs. I've done enough ranged and magic kills. Okay, where was that 20 treasure chest key at? Because I don't know. The treasure chest, yeah, I have no idea. Could be anywheres at this point. That's treasure? I hope this quest line isn't...
Hello to you, Your Majesty.
You're all worthless, the lot of you? Wow. Well... Oh, 500 gold. Whoa, easy there. I'm assuming the door, technically it's supposed to be on, at this point on my right, but when I walk in from the ocean, it should be on my left. From here, where I just came from, is where the door should be. But it's not. There you go. You found a way through the Twitch system? I knew you had it in you.
Your Majesty, hello.
Maybe if the thing is on the left, the door is actually on the right, maybe. Ah, I had to verify.
Yes, prices are high. Wares are all
Whoa, 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 not all at once. Ah, not all at once. Well, there you go. You found a way. Congrats on you. Because yeah, I was totally stumped. I knew of no other like platforms.
Reasonable here, it seems.
I knew none.
May I be of assistance, esteemed customer?
Can you lead me to the door?
Thank you. Although that price was rather exorbitant.
Where are we digging? Right here? Oh. Dig through my dog.
Goods. There's no such thing. I'll take them all.
I want to sell my like keg of whatever I picked up last time.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Weird. I'm just messing about a little bit, trying to find a door. Giant door. Okay. It's still going. So, the Super Robot Wars is like Fire Emblem, a game that I really want to play as well as Fire Emblem. Oh, I found the treasure chest up on top of the wall. Oh, with robots and awesome attacks, awesome music, awesome designs, and some more awesome things. So, when I looked at the, like, Super Robot Wars 1, like, the first game, I'm assuming after the many, many games that they've made it more awesome music, awesome combat later on, because it looked like just like a normal like RPG setting. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I could see this game. I could play this game. Look at this. There's actually a key down here. What a sneaky spot for a key. What? Ooh! Oh, scare you? Okay. Lord.
Majesty, how delightful.
I cannot find this door.
Good reputation around.
Yeah, the door is like not on, it's on the map.
I cannot sell my goods fast enough. It's fantastic.
I can't sell my goods fast enough, so it's fantastic?
The best in all Aurora. Your business is my pleasure.
Dressing room, please.
You have some new pieces of clothing.
Ah,
King.
very good.
From prince to king, to... It's a wizard!
The way most people would go. I applaud you.
It's not the way most people would go. I'm just gonna save it then. I can
and it
be...
will stay just as it is until you alter it further.
You know what, I might as well just...
I did wonder if you'd go back to that one.
It's the best one. Okay, cool. I got a wizard suit now.
You're not as attractive as you were, but beauty isn't everything.
I'm not as attractive as I were? What happened to me? When you reach the SWR from the Game Boy Advance? Ooh. See, that's my biggest flaw, fear, whatever it is. Not really a fear either. My concern is that I will not be able to play all those games, wouldn't I? I won't be able to get all of them. Maybe the door is out here. I feel like this is an Xbox 360. There's going to be an invisible wall. Yeah, nothing awaits you in the open sea but death. You must turn back. I don't want to die.
The Sanctuary shop has some new...
Bits and bobs, he was going to say, but there's no need to tell me. I am here to go somewheres. Framed for murder, where Russell believes artist... Okay, it's the same quest. I'm gonna go ahead. I almost have 2 hours worth of an episode. I actually almost have an episode out of this. If this keeps going, great. I was thinking I was gonna have this episode done in like 20 minutes, and it was gonna be like, okay, I guess we're doing some phone games tonight, which would have been fine. But oh, I want to play all of the Super Robot Wars games in order.
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine.
Wow.
And heavy, too.
That's a diamond.
Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone?
Well...
Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? Or perhaps you would prefer the funds were channeled into, let us say, a more personal account?
I don't like that Hobson's giving me evil choices. That's why I don't like him. He should know what I am and would know what to say. But I'm going to do the good thing, because it's not glowing red like the funny one is, which is do the evil thing.
A truly selfless act. I am constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, your majesty. Bravo.
Okay. Done. I did days left 339? Are we gonna skip a bunch of days? Nobody's going to die on my watch, apparently. Or my projected thing, the Desert Star. But I got 50 points. I had, what? Oh, not enough, right? I have 72.
You have shown yourself to be a most talented monarch. The treasury is positively overflowing. You might even consider borrowing a little for yourself. Of course, it never hurts to earn even more. Who knows what the future will bring?
I don't...
With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. There are vocal elements within the community who are clamoring for us to bring it back. In the interests of the Treasury, and of the long-term welfare of the people, I have a counter-proposal. It's somewhat radical, but rather brilliant, if you don't mind me saying. We charge people for every child they have. This would keep the population low, but more importantly, the treasury high. Is it really fair to bring new life into such an uncertain world? And won't that gold go to help the children who have already been born? Of course, you may also choose to keep Logan's policies. The matter is entirely in your hands.
I like how they're giving me a lot of options to do good or evil or stay neutral, but I'm only getting it at the end of the game. I had no way of, like, getting this good throughout the game. Like Fable 1, I had chances of getting good throughout the game. It's a whole different take on Fable 1, this Fable 3.
Very well, Your Majesty. The breeders amongst the rabble will be ecstatic, I'm sure. Perhaps you are considering making a personal donation to the Treasury to make up for the shortfall. It is entirely your decision, as always. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day.
Okay, there's plenty of royal agendas, apparently. Consider proposal to renovate the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Okay, that's interesting. Consider proposal on how to deal with excess sewage in Bowerstone Industrial, and meet with Paige. We're 294 days away.
As you can see, you have 2 audiences in the throne room to begin. I've heard rumors that Reaver's latest proposals are both scandalous and delicious. It should be most entertaining.
I don't like Hobson. If anyone's on Reaver's side, no. I'm not with you there.
Majesty.
How good to
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
It's good. In 294 days...
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
Met your most gracious...
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reaver will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival. Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most? The shelter is underfunded and the building has fallen into disrepair. Invest in the shelter and orphanage, and perhaps we can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
The brothel's a bad thing.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require. It is love. I propose we use this dilapidated building to help both them and ourselves. For love and money have always gone hand in hand. Let us inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse. The name is unimportant.
It's bad.
What matters is that the people get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of ill repute.
Would Walter get mad at you for picking all of the horrible bad choices?
The poor of this city have suffered enough. We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
Of course I have.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own.
When are we gonna get rid of Reaver? We could just end the choices and just go for the good ones without having Reaver around at all. We could just get rid of him, couldn't we?
Are you a beggar? Too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Reaver Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents.
Why is he so mean?
No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Like, why is he the spokesperson to these? He's horrible. Shouldn't they make her be the spokesperson?
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reaver will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Reaver Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region.
What?
As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial or cultural value to the kingdom. There could be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on, this isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts, it's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is, we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies. Do they not deserve freedom from pollution too?
There's people who live there.
Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one with the cycle of life.
He's talking like...
You have all these, like, factories and stuff, don't you? Turn one into a, you know, what do you call it? One of those things. A sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
They got a lot of people. Types of people in this game. I want to hear what else they're going to say about this. I'm clearly going to build a sewage plant.
I have visited Morningwood myself, and can honestly say that an influx of sewage will do little to alter its character.
Yeah, dumping sewage in a place where people live? No, wrong.
Do the factory thing. I mean, really, it's good stuff.
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The king has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The sanitation committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle,
Majestuous?
Your Majesty. You were in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
Granny Nature?
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best.
If we make a factory, wouldn't we not be breathing better? Oh, when is Reaver going away forever?
There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens.
Yeah.
As such, Reaver Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
All right, so my coffers are still good.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Have enough money to... I'm gonna save because I don't know at what point one of these things is gonna cost like 7 million to like help somebody out, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to donate all my gold now. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I could go back and just drop off more gold before the time ends, but I gotta go to a rebel headquarters, which is in the industry. Cool. Yeah, my treasury's barely keeping above 6 million, 6.5 million. Yeah, that's not good. I can only spare another 2 more million before I have to dip more into my funds. I don't know how I feel about this. I only have like 6 million left. I'm feeling pretty low right now. You bump into people, they really go almost flying. Oh, the treasure chest. Ah, whatever. Okay, I'll almost have 7 million, but it's not going up quick enough. Fast enough and quick enough. It almost equals quack. I know. Amazing the way words that I merged together to form words that you've probably never heard before. Well, I have 17 more people to go before all my trust is done again. I was down to like 11 at one point, or like 9. And then I got a bunch of characters, new characters, and then another event happened, and then another event happened, and I'm back up to like 17 more people to finish. I was so, like, I would love to just have the trust done. Then work on what Cashin's doing, which is E1ing and E2ing everybody. It would be so amazing.
It's not every day a king walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here.
You had a lot to do with it, Paige.
But we still haven't changed things enough. Without Logan's troops, crime is becoming a serious problem. There's one man in particular, Nigel Ferret. He's making this city his own. Every criminal in Bowerstone reports to him now.
Oh.
He's too powerful for me to deal with, and he's not easy to find. But I know how you can get to him.
Okay.
Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Okay. If I get this 50 points, I'm gonna have a total of 72 plus 50, was it? Yeah. And then I could just go buy my level 5 magic. And when it comes time to destroying the final boss, it's gonna be super simple. I'll watch the final boss be immune to magic. Yeah, I can see the game doing that to me. You said Bowerstone Market, didn't you?
Ah, hello.
You did say Bowerstone Market. We're not going there. I'm not gonna run out of the thing just to go back and run into more places. Was the ferret guy who we dealt with before? Was he the one that took the dude's wife and the guy held him at a gun and then he somehow turned his back for some reason and the guy escaped? Is that him or is that somebody else, I wonder?
Oh, look! He's wagging his tail. Maybe he's thinking about eating crap.
I guess I have to click on the thing?
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The king, no less. Have at him, fellas. Cremation or burial? Nah, actually, we're just gonna leave your dead body to rot.
No bugger like you's gonna get past my defense.
Oh, I hit him.
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorized individual.
Right, okay. It almost sounds like Reaver. Hit the guy so hard the game almost broke. Yeah, that's scary, I know. Okay, there was a dude mocking me. I'm gonna...
My favorite things are music and sunshine and love.
Salutations,
and pain. Are you lost?
Lights out! Time for bed!
Can I help you starve and die?
Yeah, he's outside on the steps out here somewheres.
And in with mash and mushy peas.
Hey, Cashin. Oh? Oh, I thought I was reading a book. Apparently I could go in all of the houses and take items legitly now. If I'm going to say there's been some improvement, that's one of them.
King Logan is an evil tyrant. Monarchy, what is it good for? Never should the lives of the many be controlled by the will of one man. Or woman. Seen that. Doesn't work either. Anyway, what we need is a republic! In the past, I've called for democracy, but I was speaking to some people and they really opened my eyes to this republic thing. Rise up to overthrow the monstrous autocrat. In the meantime, appoint me as supreme ruler. I will faithfully oversee the transition from monarchy to republic, strictly on a temporary basis. Really, no, really, I mean it. You can trust me.
It's a tyranny thing. So, you got your thing approved already? I thought you had to wait a couple days for it. Thank you so much, Cashin, for cheering your first 10 heavenly cheers. How does it feel? I mean, for me, I'm honored that I'm the first one. So thanks. What did I just pick up? I'm trying to go outside and shoot the thing outside because it's right. It's.
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed?
Yeah, he's outside. Okay. If I can find him, I'll shoot him.
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait, that's you!
Or is attached to this house?
I can't decide whether I like your looks or your personality better. Hello. It's like comparing mud to suet.
Okay.
I sensed your presence before you
It
even
would be
arrived.
nice if you left now.
What did you eat?
He's on the backside of this building. Oh?
I feel like celebrating today. Because today's the day you died. It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill.
It feels like you will play SRW next? Oh, really? You said one of them was a free game on my system. I'm gonna have to take a peek at that game again.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Oh, that is something, and I'm happy to see a cheer from you. I'm going to Powerstone Market. Enter the hideout.
In my day, we had a little thing called discipline. Let me buy your unwanted items.
She called me a superhero. I've never been called a superhero before, except when I was one in a video game, but yeah. Not like a normal hero, but a super one. But what about Tekken 5? So if anybody was really paying attention to everything I do, you would have had a question for me today. And be like, how'd you get the trophy at whatever time in the morning or afternoon? I don't know what time it was. I was just told that I got a trophy. Because somebody who I asked them to put the game in and install the game, and they did, but they started playing, and they started playing Tekken 6. And they got a trophy.
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination.
Yes.
Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you.
It's the same guy.
Expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill him. Fast.
I love killing rich folk like you, lad. It's so rewarding. I hate magic. You should be ashamed of yourself. Get back up. How's that for blocking?
I got stuck inside the box! No! I'm so glad I didn't get stuck. Did you see my character freak out a little bit? Yeah, that was not me. Oh, he's going that way. Door's locked. The way to use the no rage. Your box. Oh, Mel. You've missed it, but May showed up once again. Welcome back, by the way. And donated some more money, so I'm going to get Tekken 5 a lot sooner than I ever dreamed. Yeah, that just happened.
Craw food! That's what you're gonna be!
Oh, that was a close one.
Oh, I don't even have level 5 magic yet. Dang it, May, stop spoiling him. Indeed, May has been spoiling me, and now Cashin has finally done something too. Cashin's been trying to donate to me for years. And finally Cashin's like, you know what, we're gonna just register my account to Twitch and then start cheering bits. So, Cashin just cheered her first, her 10 bits to me too. So it's been a lovely day. It's been a crazy day.
My dear Bob, you're a ruthless crook and a big booby as well.
Arthur!
And since you are a ruthless crook, I'm not signing this letter so that I can remain anonymous. Yours, Arthur.
Arthur's at it again! Arthur hits everybody! Doesn't matter if you're a criminal or a lord. You're gonna get a letter from Arthur, and it's gonna hurt your feelings. Yeah, that's amazing. Everybody's a box? I was told recently that everybody's gonna get turned into a crab. Everything turns to crab.
They kidnapped me. Please let me out.
Who are you?
You're gonna regret this.
Am I? Come on, chicken wusses. Let's see what you got. Yeah, run away.
You're not gonna.
A 2 for 1 strike. Oh, I got it. Okay, I didn't take both of them out. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, which way am I going? I'm going that way? Let's go this way. How dare you pet my viewers? Well, they're my viewers to tease and pick at. The door's locked, and it's bowing to a box. But of course, ooh, tofu cake? There's a quest here. There's a quest here with tofu cake and a letter, but I don't have it activated, I guess. Locked as well. It's not! Ooh. Treasure! Door's locked. Okay. I managed to go the wrong way, have I? Wait, that's a potion in there. No, it's a chicken! No! I can't release the powerful chickens. Head pats. I've done loops. Okay, now I know where I am. I'm back up here where I started. That's why I was all like, why haven't I been there? Cashin has just subscribed as well? For 5 months? 5 months? 5 schmonks? I like your new word. Well, Cashin, that 5 months is like 5... like a 5. in Twitch pay.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
Wow, he's so elegant.
Am I good or what?
That's one guy disintegrated. Ooh, that looked like it hurt, dude. They hit really hard, don't they? Okay, well, I killed him now. So, Loots was great until they made it not great. And then they also made it impossible. But
I'm surprised
D-Live...
his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier.
You went in the wrong.
One with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
It looks like...
that pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency.
I could still lock him up and take his...
Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot.
Yeah.
But that's for the king to decide.
I'm not gonna take 100,000? That's chump change. Yeah, Mal, D-Live is where you get paid and your viewers get paid and they can pay you back on D-Live. So why are you not using D-Live if that's what you want?
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
He's the villain from Superman, isn't he? What was his name? Superman 1, the game movie? The game thing? Yeah, the one that I played, but not the Miles Morales one, which is Spider-Man 2. Forgot his name. He's just a typical bad guy. No, he's bald. And he's the first guy you beat up. What was his name? It wasn't Lex Luthor, because he's the other bald guy who's rich and smart. That's DC. But Marvel has... What is his name? Oh, it's like I almost have it and then it slips away. What is it? It's like a one-word name. It's not like 2 syllables. I think it's just one. Yeah, you were able to write weird messages and then let me read it. That's true.
The treasury is simply bursting with wholesome, nutritious gold. I sometimes spend hours staring at this glorious accomplishment. Our wealth surpasses all expectations. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule,
I remember his name.
citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure.
Outlaw alcohol is
many
evil?
Respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to improper behavior and raucous public spectacle.
Okay, I would...
These concerned nobles are willing to pay handsomely for the change in policy. Meanwhile, the commoners themselves would like the restrictions completely lifted, claiming they infringe upon their freedom.
Is he done talking?
And their rights.
Is he done?
You cannot please everyone, Your Majesty, but you must make a decision.
His name was Frisk. Kingpin was his name. Frisk is his actual name. Yeah, it took me a while because Frisk is not a normal name I would say regularly. But yeah, him, Kingpin, Frisk.
As you wish. Let the streets be filled with poor, drunken revelers. Perhaps it will take their minds off their impending doom.
So I don't know about that
This will
one.
leave a noticeable gap in our budget, however. If you are feeling particularly generous, you may wish to make a personal donation to bridge that gap. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead.
Because I would have, like, kept it the same, or I wouldn't really abolish it, but, like, educate the people on it, maybe? Because what I've just agreed to is people going out in the streets and getting drunk, and I don't see how that's a good thing at all. But anyway, rule on the possible reopening of Brightwall Academy. Yes, that is one of my promises. Consider proposal to drain Bower Lake. Okay. And meet with a concerned and wealthy citizen. This is taking longer than I thought. This is great.
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
Maybe, Cashin, maybe. I mean, I'm kind of craving a Tekken game, and your game is so late into this series, it's making me question if I really want to jump into the middle of a series again, or can I get my hands on the old original games and play them, and then go start that series. I would prefer to start the Super Robot Wars series. I'd rather go from one and go through it. Let's start the series. Your awesome supremeness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't get at him.
Today you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy, Your Majesty.
My promise I made.
Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance.
No.
Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
It's not even a hard decision. This one makes sense. The last one didn't.
The Brightwall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
I wish to keep my promise.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once.
He argues with it, but he goes along with everything I decide, Reaver. He's confusing. In the real world, the other guy won the argument.
Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled. Everyone, from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
Mal, if you're ruling a kingdom and you teach your people no knowledge, no hygiene, and nothing, your kingdom's not gonna last very long. So yeah.
Summons Page and Reaver.
I'm gonna teach the people how to get knowledge and learn.
The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water.
Why?
Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home.
It would be.
But it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
Bower Lake is the last piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally freed the people of this city, are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make, Your Majesty.
So, I don't agree with any of them. What I agree with is not destroying the place for a quick cash. To try to...
Once this war is over,
to try to
the lake can be...
pay for the thing.
Page
No,
is right.
I have enough money to pay for it all.
Protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
Leave it alone. We could get it later.
The king has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the crown.
I have something nice to look at the end of all of this.
Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
My treasury has 8 million. What more do you need? I have more than enough to beat this game, unless I don't, which is gonna be shocking. If 1.5 billion wasn't enough, yeah, whoops.
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
Reaver's so not cool. He's not cool in my opinion, Reaver. But yeah, that was a beautiful place. We would have destroyed all of that just for some
I trust
money.
the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury.
For what?
Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
Okay, how many more days before the world is supposed to end? Just saying. I'm making it up, kind of, because the world's clearly not going to end. Or how dare you push the king? Somebody should tear down that door. It moved me. But yeah, like, everybody likes me because I'm doing choices that makes the economy grow and keeps people happy. Oh, I should be warping. I'm following the...
Have you checked the sanctuary
Oh!
shop?
Oh!
I believe there are new items.
I can have maximum magic power now. Completely forgot about that. My brain was so excited to get this quest done, I forgot about becoming the strongest thing in all of creation. Yeah, I am now, blue? That's melee. Range and red? Wasn't red... Yeah, red was swords before, wasn't it? Whatever. Well, everybody, my magic was basically one-shotting a bunch of people. And I was only hitting people with my level... Yeah, my level 1 fireball spell. I can now charge it up to level 5. I don't want to know what happens if I hit somebody with a level 5 spell directly at them, because clearly level 4 is more than enough to be OP. Just a nuclear... Yeah, in this game, I mean, I found fire and lightning combined is exactly what I want. I hit them with fire, it does damage over time, and lightning hits them, does damage over time, and stuns, paralyzes them for a bit. So they can't even move.
Welcome to...
And again, they're just sitting there in electrical shock while burning, and if that doesn't kill them the first hit, the after effects usually kills them. So it's ridiculous how strong the magic is in this game. And there's more magics than fire and lightning too. It's just those two work really well. So I just keep those two together. I could use ice and other things, but why would I when that does what I want? It just works perfectly. Enemies stop moving, they burn, they're electrocuted, it passes on to other people, and I could shoot them or whack it with my sword if I want to. Or I could pelt them with more.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it.
She got all hoppy.
Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you
Her
here.
hair.
If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way?
Right.
I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? The thief ran into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the uneducated be so superstitious? But you know no such fear, do you? Find the villain, Your Majesty. He has stolen more than a statue. He takes with him the future of our kingdom.
I accept.
Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
Sure thing, Muriel. Oh, we're going this way. Alright, let's go into the woods, let's beat up whatever's gonna show up. Probably some Bower wolves? I'm close. Yeah, my treasury's still good. We got a less than 2 million window though now. And what's up, quest? Ooh. He left a note, didn't he?
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the white balverine.
Is this the place where the dog is saying find the treasure? Right here? There's no treasure here, by the way. And I can't find the treasure here. It's absolute madness. Where's the treasure at, dog? If you can direct me to it, I'd gladly pick it up, but there's no, I can't find it, so we're leaving. Follow the white balverine. Ow! Yeah, you're so scary. I have level 5 magic, alright. Ooh. Anybody else shaking in their boots? I saw the thing jump up in the sky. Ooh, I got 7 million now? Oh, I could just drop off some more money. Whoa, why'd you go that way? Oh, there he is. I saw him land. He could super jump. What kind of Balverine? Poodle, take him out.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there, I thought you were a Balverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defenses. We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished. Severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. Come on out, everyone! It's safe!
He's the one who's stealing the things, isn't he? Find a thief. Yeah, it's probably him. Connor?
My lord, Your Majesty.
Oh, that's me. The music's so eerie. Be like Final Fantasy start throwing money as weapons? Lol, yeah, Gil Toss has been a pretty powerful thing. Throwing 99,999 gil is usually the max damage, and you can just do that. You could do it once. I think it was like throwing the knife.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you.
It's Connor.
Been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice? But enough about that. You're here for that statue.
Yes.
It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge.
Nearly?
All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice.
No.
The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you.
Defend the village. This is not even a choice.
Ah, well. I suppose it was too much to hope for.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm a leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
You're not gonna kill me. Oh, I'm so much stronger. Wait, that's it? I was about to wreck shop in there, and he left 2. Oh, I was expecting at least 70. My magic is so strong, it's not even funny. Why did he give me the power of magic to be so strong? Oh no. Missed. You missed again. You missed some more. Come on. I'm bringing the Balverines into the place because you should all be running inside your building.
Whoa, you're frightening me.
What was that? I don't know why my magic does not work like when I wanted to.
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty.
That's right, I am Your Majesty.
Not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
A human's turning into a Balverine, huh? Again, I never have to die if I use magic. If I use swords and guns, you can die. Oh, yeah, indeed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved us from certain destruction.
Why didn't
We're in your debt.
Why didn't the fires work?
You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Balverine. It's yours if you want it.
Statue of a white Balverine? Whoever has that statue can control Balverines? No, I refuse to believe that.
Ah, hello.
Yeah, hello. Butt mashing. So cool. Yeah, having magic makes you immortal. And sometimes the magic gets stuck a little bit. Sometimes you try to fire and you try to run away and don't. Your magic just stays on you. And you just get hit a bunch. But, yeah, really, just roll. You'll never die.
Greetings, Your Majesty. For king and country.
Where is the lady at? Right here. Okay.
You're back. Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course he did. He is the king, and thus infallible. If you will hand the statue to me, Your Majesty, I will endeavor to appraise it.
That's the thing I need to do?
You found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty. I can't let you see me this way. And please, make good use of it.
It's 500,000?
Nobles, always so melodramatic. As for this little item, it is every bit as valuable as I hoped it would be. The profit shall make a welcome addition to the treasury. Unless, of course, well, it is your statue now. You could always opt to keep the proceeds for yourself and administer them as you see fit.
What would I do with that little bit of money?
What do you wish to do, my king?
What would I do with that tiny little bit of money? I had $1 billion.
A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Literally 500,000. I mean, how long would it take me to get that now? Another 50 more guild. Okay, I'm getting quite a bit of these seals actually. I might be able to buy I might be able to buy my sword. Hit even harder. Hey Mel, have you ever heard of Super Robot Wars? Because that's what Cashin wants me to play.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it fills one's heart with confidence and supreme satisfaction to see the treasury filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone's financial institutions. The people are looking at you to save them from economic disaster. But remember that doing so may condemn them to a much darker and bloodier fate.
No, it won't.
What shall we do, Your Majesty?
All I need to keep my money above is 6,500,000. So, Monster Wars sounds familiar. Super Robot Wars is the same as Monster Wars, is it?
You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover.
I just got the exact amount of money.
I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival.
We just got 500,000.
You always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
Yeah, so Super Robot Wars is something? I still have 121 days, and I'm almost getting done my episode now. Consider proposal to build a military outpost. Yes. Rule on the future of Mist Peak. Okay.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Well, here I was thinking that this episode was going to be over in 20 minutes. Boy, was I wrong. Here I was dreading this all day, going, if this is going to be a 20-minute episode, I'm going to feel so stupid. I had nobody around to tell me. Zero people to be like, no, you got loads of time. And I had my games backed up. The game is saving. Oh, kind of froze there, so it kind of made me panic a little bit. Okay.
At your service. Ladies and gentlemen, the king. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kalin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crops on mountain peaks? It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city?
Because the threat's
Is
coming
it really
from
worth
there.
risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere alarm system? Of course not. Let us leave the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
The darkness poses a threat to us all.
Yes.
But Aurora has already suffered more than its fair share. The final decision rests with you.
Isn't the thing also starting from there? So getting an alarm to let us know what's happening is there. Although I do have a real alarm clock telling me that's going to be here in however many more
My
days.
people will not survive another attack. We shall become extinct. Can you permit that to happen?
No.
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The king's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
Makes sense to me.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
So beloved, huh? Rule on the future of Mistpeak next. Okay.
Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers.
Yeah, so I got my promise with him now, finally. It's been like 100 days.
Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak. home of the dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Reaver will dispute his cause.
My money just went up again.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people.
Right.
You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst snow and rock? This is not the time to indulge some idyllic fantasy. Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mistpeak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
What a horrible person.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
The refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine.
I did.
But it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
Yeah, I made a promise and I'm keeping them.
I will keep my promise to the dwellers.
Yeah.
The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
All promises will be kept.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Yeah, he was a cool guy too. He likes explosions. He's like the Monkey King, who I was playing pretty fun on Warframe until they removed my Prime from the game, so I could have a cool one. Yay!
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Reaver Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
We don't need to. This guy sucks. Reaver is the worst. I don't like him at all. I almost want to take like the Tales of Spy over him.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly?
Well,
to celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fitted
with the new pair of shoes. Of course, but you'll need a new suit. And perhaps a ring to commemorate the occasion. Why was it cut off over a piece of jewelry that catches your fancy? Why did he get cut off? I didn't hit a button. I was just listening to him, so it wasn't me. The game did that all by itself.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects.
Right.
You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler.
Well, acting
but
nice.
You are more than a king. You are a hero.
Yeah, I did it
you
all.
You are Albion's champion.
Yeah!
Its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows.
Look at those wings!
If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain.
Look at those
now
wings!
Go. Do what you were born to do.
So every time I powered up, I glowed like that. But if you're evil, you'll glow all red with black wings? Alright. Again, I hope somebody else plays this game and does all the evil choices. My bad. you still haven't I haven't gone through the door yet. I have 76 points. I need 100 and something or more for the other stuff. I guess I won't buy any of it. A year has gone by. On the day of my 1-year anniversary where I'm walking the streets and people are throwing flowers at me, we're going to get attacked? Days left until the attack. 1 day. Oh boy.
It's here. The darkness has reached Bowerstone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
My brother didn't even move. Because he was probably supposed to be dead. Tough love? What trophy is that? What trophy did I get for tough love? I don't know. I don't know what that was. A new hero. All hail the new regent. All of the signs are super nice.
You until you bleed a lot and die. You can dish it out, all right? But can you take it? Good work, then.
This will get me my. This might get me my 250 kills. Because they all take 1 hit.
Yes! No one was stopping you, is it? He's getting up again.
It's here! It's here!
Did you ever shut up?
The light bringers have come, but this is the kingdom of unlight now. This is the kingdom of death.
Wow, I can one-shot those ugly things? My magic is
death beats its wings for you.
Shut up, Crawler. Silly Nightcrawler. Come here.
Page.
Did Paige get taken over?
Ah! This isn't real. It isn't real.
No, it's not. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. They already got up to 300 already.
Claw at 1 million eyes.
Did that just instantly kill me?
I'm surprised you're still. Nice one. He's not getting up again.
I can barely see. Where are they?
I'm taking some serious punishment here. They're everywhere. They're bloody everywhere.
The guy got in my way, and I couldn't attack them.
Can you see the others?
You have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
No, they won't. Who are you showing me? A skeleton? Listen, Crawler, you do nothing. You're not fearful. You're not. You sound like the Scarecrow. Whoa, that wasn't even a powered-up magic spell.
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken
I can't move.
bodies. Come on. It is a transgression against the night.
Sure, felt that. Nice one. He's not getting up again. How are we going to fight them all off? That's too many. I'm taking some serious punishment here.
You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
Will you please keep your distance so I can shoot you? I'm taking some serious punishment. I think whatever's inside them just got fried. They might be shadows, but you can still hit them.
Petals falling into a river.
Tough, but sure.
You are the flowers the children will pick and cast into dead water.
Hit the thing. Hit the wrong thing.
Sure, felt that.
Yeah, it died now. My magic is so strong. I love it.
Watch us fly into your heart.
What are you, writing a poetry to me now? There it is. I hit the wrong guy.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us.
Pick that up. How are we supposed to get past it? Try to distract it.
The Dark Guardian shall protect the children always.
We have to bring it down. Oh, that's a beauty.
What a shot. Yeah, if only you guys learned magic. You'd be so strong. Rayla.
Who made you? Who crafted such slight, flimsy forms? You rip like insect wings in our hand.
I'm holding square to block, but it doesn't really seem to work when I want to block.
Oh, yes, a nice spell should do the trick against these things. Sure, it felt that.
Such a lost people. Why do you cry for such alien things?
Oh, that's a beauty.
Mercy
Only everyone else can cast
and
it.
help and love have no substance in the dark.
Nice one. He's not getting up again.
My goodness. I couldn't think these things do die so easily. Are you kidding me?
Our protector, our sentinel, the engine in the darkness.
Blocking the way. Yes. No armor is stopping you, is it? Sure, felt that. Good work there. Nice one! He's not getting up again.
We cannot be stopped!
What a hard hit that was! I think that was level 3 or 4.
I'm thinking of your loved ones now. How you will never see them again.
Oh, I'll see them again. You're not very threatening.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
Walter, you're weak against him.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
Are you going to kill him? Oh no, I gotta take out my best friend, Walter.
Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
This is how they make a twist?
Hey, I can't get through!
Don't fight back, my child. I have cared for you. I have taught you. I have made you.
Where are you? Where are you?
Walter, I don't want to kill you, but I have to defeat you.
The children. I can't see the children.
I hit him so hard he popped out of existence there for him. You seen him pop out, I hit him so hard.
Terrible things. Did you think I wouldn't know? Did you think I would allow it? Look at what you've done to me.
Oh, that was a good strong attack.
Take it out of me, please!
If that was the final boss, magic is too OP. Did I only defeat the darkness, or did I take out my friend Walter at the end of this too, to make it extra sad? They're playing sad music.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
They're gonna make you lose Walter.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child?
The hero?
There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
One day I'm gonna be like him.
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Another sad moment.
Oh, Walter.
This is twice we lost him. This time I think it's official. And then the king wept. My brother stands there and he's not even part of the game. They're like, you kept him alive? And it's just like, I guess we'll add him, but he says nothing. He does nothing. Yeah, that's twice they did that, man. It sucks, dude. They killed off a lot of people, but then they're like, no, we're not dead. It's like Tekken. It's like Tekken. Oh, you're alive, are you? Still alive, I say. Yeah, it's like that.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion.
My Albion's
I
huge.
shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
I own all of those lands.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
If you're evil...
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
You have done what I thought impossible.
He says something.
You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore. and Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye.
Everyone's leaving me?
I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial.
No.
But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
Oh, the gun salute. Oh, I get to travel back and talk to... Or is she showing up? Oh! That changes everything.
This is the world as it could have been. Devoid of color. Devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so. And you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you.
Aww.
And you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people.
I did.
When it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people. And you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader.
Anybody crying?
Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now.
Anybody weeping?
Perhaps we shall meet again one day, King.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
So she's gotta be from the second game, 100% without a doubt. Oh, they're in between the gunshots she appeared, wow. Anybody got to this point and started crying? Because I'm not going to. It was super sweet, and it was nice. It was just like the right thing to do. I've done, and it's just like, you know what, I did keep all my promises. That feels good. You know what? This was perfect. I thought I really didn't know how much story there was, but that took 3 hours from becoming king and going. My episode's over. Do I have 20 minutes left of this game? Or is there more? And I don't know. I'm glad there was 3 hours worth of just straight doing king stuff. So cool. Mal, you know for yourself, if you ever played this game, once you become king, there's exactly 3 hours left. Plus the credits and the talking. So yeah. Alright, that was nice. The ending... Fable 3, at least you turned it around with the ending. At least the ending was, I mean, minus you killing Walter, the ending was better than the last one. Fable 2 had a terrible ending. There's no way around it. You know what? Maybe I should wait until this is over. If this is copyrighted music, whoops. But yeah. I am the win. Now I gotta decide if I want to, play the Super Robot Wars, which in my brain makes no sense to do, or B, hop into Tekken. If I'm craving the game, I'll do it. If I'm not, I won't play it, and I could get done other games. Look up Super Robot Wars. I think May wants me to play the one on my system, which is like game number 8. Can you get Tekken 5 digital? I can, actually. And I'll most likely get it that way, because I don't think I'll be able to find because the Tekken 5 digital I can get has everything. It's called Dark Resurrection. And it has like way more stuff into it than the base Tekken 5, which I could probably buy the base Tekken 5, but why not get one that has everything? You know what I mean? It's like the Game of the Year Tekken 5. So I should get that one. I'll take a look at it again, and I'll make sure to read up on what Dark Resurrection has. Because I mean, if I could buy Tekken 5 for CD, and it's like way cheaper, and I'm not getting anything out of Dark Resurrection, then I might go that route, but I'm thinking it comes with all the characters and stuff, so it would be best to get the full game out of it. It's just, I'm paying a lot of money for a game that I'm only going to get 1, if not 2 episodes out of a game. You know what I mean? I don't feel comfortable getting a game that I'm only going to get 1 or 2 episodes out of. But yeah, I just want to get through the Tekkens and find out which Tekken's the best. I'm just surprised May donated more money again, and I'm surprised I can get Tekken 5 right away. And then get that whole series done and out of the way as well. I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get like a bunch of series done all like this year. Awesome. Anyway, have a good night. Yeah, you as well. I'll see what I'm gonna do. I should look up. Look up. Look up Dark Resurrection. Okay, I got a few things I could do while I'm done. I can't see this song being copyrighted. I don't know this song. So I'm going to assume that this is not going to be muted. I really hope not, because I wanna say, when everything is all said and done, Fable, the series as a whole, was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't super amazing and wow the whole ways through, but you've definitely got, like, you have something there. And it's too bad, like, the last game came out over a decade ago. And if history has a way of telling you things, waiting over a decade to come out with another game, the whole generation's gone. Who wanted to play your game. So it's already too late, usually, after waiting that long to come out with another game. So I'm still glad I played Fable 1, 2, 3. I still think Fable 1 is my favorite. That one seems to just have a world that I was just like, what? What? I can do all of this stuff? I grew up? My character changed and grew as I played? And it was just like, yeah, this got a whole lot going for it. If they could keep expanding upon things, which they kind of didn't do, it could have been an amazing game series. 2 at least added buying buildings and stuff and making passive income. That was cool. But the options and the endings were just like, no, no. I know there's still funny moments. I know there's funny moments between all of the Fable games, and that's one thing that made me say that this game's okay, is the comedy, which needs to be into this game more, and a little less of that sad, dark, drama, cringy adult stuff. That I don't like it. Maybe other people do. John Cleese. Yes. Michael... Wait, all these people actually are... Stephen... Yeah, all these people are people that we should know. My bad. Yeah, these are people that is knowable. I just don't know people's names. If I hear them, I'm like, well, you sound like somebody, but usually I don't even pick up on that. I'm terrible when it comes to that. If I don't see who you are, I don't know you're in the movie. I don't watch the movie because so-and-so was in it. I've never done that. I don't think ever. And I probably never will. I'll just watch a movie and go, oh, you're in it. Cool. This is gonna be alright then. And it's a surprise for me. But yeah, I like the voiceover stuff. That makes games... I like games with voiceovers now. All of that reading from the old games. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to invest a bunch of voices into all of the characters, or B, have a big enough crew that everyone who is a character has their own lines. But I'm not that, my budget's not that good. There's no way I could do that, so I just have to read in my voice everyone's lines in this voice. It's not the way to go, where voiceovers will give you that extra personality for each character. But yeah, at least this game got that. I like voiceover. This game is so hardly RPG. This game is barely RPG. I'm craving for an RPG game. I was hoping this one would bring back that armor, bring back the stats, bring back everything, level up your character. And it's just none of that anymore. I guess that's the way they want it to go, though, so that's the direction they're heading, and hopefully you like it. I like RPGs, so I kind of want to like that my little bit of Final Fantasy 7's not doing it because I'm not really playing a game. Final Fantasy 7, I'm not playing Final Fantasy 7. I'm looking for one fight. If I get it, I fight. If I don't, I reset. If I fight and I get the thing and I don't get the item, I reset. If I get the fight and I get the item, I finally finish the fight and save. And then I repeat until it happens again. And let's just say it doesn't happen often. So I'm not even 2/3 of the way done still. So yeah, there's that going on. So I would love to just play an RPG game. But yeah, like I said, as a whole, with the comedy, with some of the choices, some of your quests were really good. And just the work and the love in this game, yeah, I liked it. At least, again, Fable 3 had a little bit more of a story. Because I don't really remember Fable 2. I remember getting a few people on my team. They always sat in the room, and once or twice they go on a journey with me. I don't remember anything about Fable 2. Fable 1, I was a kid, my sister, my mom and dad, like the blood guy, whatever his name was, the Thunderjaw. I'm making up names because I have played other games since then. But I remember the arena, and I remember the world, and the bad guy who had to take out, and the twist, and my mom at the end, and my sister, who was I knew, like it was just like the choices again, but like I was still able to choose something. And at least the good choices felt really good, like this one. Fable 2, I'm just like, no, I'm not killing you, and then the dude shoots him, and I'm like, oh, cool. All of that was for nothing. Cool, great. So, I don't know. 132, I guess, for Fable, but I see a lot of Volt going on. Collabora. Okay, there's more different words showing up now. Either way, I'm glad this episode took this long. I was really, yeah, I'm glad this there's way more content in there than I thought, and there might have been some more quests I could have done. Maybe. I was just like, nah, let's just do this story, and maybe I'll have post-game. Maybe I'll have everything dealt with and you can just go and clean up the rest of the game now. Everything will be unlocked. I know I didn't go in any of the houses, and picked up all of the free gear and treasures in all of the houses. Usually that's stealing in this world, so it kind of threw me off when I went into a house and opened up a thing and got the items and it wasn't stealing. That was nice. It felt more like that felt more like the RPG style of things. 'Cause yeah, there's no like, how dare you? And you go in someone's place and take all their treasure. But yeah. Music has just stopped. But yeah, no, the series is done now, isn't it? Unless Fable 4 does come out, I'm gonna be shocked if it does well after too long of waiting. But I mean, I'd still want to play it if Tekken, really, if Fable 4 did come out, I really would. I would see what they've done after plus 10 years of whatever they were doing, and everything that they've learned, what they've put into the next game. But yeah, all right. These credits are going for a while, and I almost said everything. That was a short song. Actors? Voice direction? Hopefully, if there is a Fable 4, All of the little things that I've noticed from all the Fables, hopefully those are fine-tuned. Walking into a city and there's like 5+ people, they all talk at once. Yeah, that's a bit too much. That's one thing I've noticed. The combat could... If you can somehow make the combat more active and actiony. Because after doing the same combat for over 3 games, I feel like I don't want to swing a sword anymore. I don't. The gun is just hold down a one button and let it go. So is the magic, but at least the magic I hit one person and instantly die. I know with the gun at some point I was firing and had to fire like what 6 or 7 shots, while my magic is just 1. If I charge up and let it go, it's over. I know I could have leveled up my gun first and go from gun level 1 to 4, and that might maybe have made the difference, but magic was way cooler at the very beginning. And it just worked. Magic just worked very well. Yeah. Please bring back the hero where you can level them up. I don't know. The road to rule was an interesting idea. It worked well for this game. But like all of those skills I used to be able to learn, and why couldn't I just buy the dice with real money, and why couldn't I... Yeah, the skills were just... I should be able to buy land whenever I want. Businesses. Unless I needed to like get some quests to get the permit to be able to do that. Like, there's so many ways to make it so that you can play the game and get the stuff you want to get, side quest or not, and get those things that you want. A die and emotes and weapon skills, which I assumed you would just normally do something with weapons to go up your levels. Either A, using them a bunch, or B, going and getting... I don't want to say this because I don't really like when you do this, but doing the trainings for the levels, doing something to unlock them. I'd rather not that, because that's something I have to do super specific. Go there and do it, and if I fail, I don't get the skill. I would rather just fight for it. Oh, these are all the other languages done as the other characters. Nice. Sweet. Anyway, here's hoping to see whatever happens. Fable 4. And everybody else who's maybe watching this all the way through, I'm shocked. What are your thoughts on this series? At least my playthrough, and preferably your playthrough as well. Did you play it and like it? Didn't like it? But my playthrough, same as yours, like or didn't like. 1997, 2010, 2010. Oh, that's the Havoc stuff. Okay. Pink. Or virtual machines? Automatic lip sync. Okay. There's a thing that just automatically lip syncs everything that you say? Oh, interesting. I picked up pearls in this game. They got their advertisement there and in-game show-offs. I've seen waves in the ocean. They got their advertisements there too. You've done the impossible, saving your kingdom while suffering virtually no losses. Places you among the greatest leaders of all time. Your people love you and consider it an honor to be the subjects of such a magnificent hero. It's honor. Just add an extra letter for me, at least. Back at Bowerstone Castle? Is it now post-game? Hey, Pooch. Yeah, I finally get to see what you look like.
Most munificent and mighty sovereign of all the lands.
That's a little too much, isn't it? Bounty hunting. I mean, bounty hunting. I don't...
You have accomplished something quite extraordinary.
So did
I
you.
do not think even your father could have equaled it. The kingdom teetered on the brink of annihilation, and yet we live, all thanks to you. As for me, I'm just an old servant, and that is what I will always be. You know where to find me should you ever require my assistance, sir.
You're not going anywheres, right? You're not allowed.
Excellent, and I think I speak for both of us when I say that.
I did not level up my dog ever. I got one thing. One thing for combat. So yes, I think now I'm not doing the marriage thing. Find a volunteer and put them to work in the factory in Bowerstone Industrial. Bounty. Wait, there are more quests? There are more quests. The debt, bounty hunting, escape convict, yeah, okay. %, okay. Wait a minute, I can just do this. Traders keep Throne of Blood. A marriage temple's treasure? City of Aurora? The key to a greater key? I feel like there's a whole bunch more side quests, but I just beat the game and the credits rolled. And I don't have anybody here to be like, dude, all of those quests now are like really amazing and funny and unlock more of the map, and there's just it's all story. So it's totally worth to do. Why can't I click on this place? Why could I not click on the city? Why is it broken? There's no way I'm like before the time it happens, right?
You forged an incredible bond with this person, and they consider you their greatest friend. When this happens, they're more likely to give you more gifts and better discounts.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you could do it. There's this wise man who lives in the desert. He's prophetic, really kind of a hermit. We call him the prophetic hermit.
Of course.
Anyway, he has gifts. He can see the future and talk to the dead.
Oh.
Like this brain in this jar. It's dead. He could communicate with it and dispense its wisdom. I'd deliver it myself, but the desert's got so dangerous recently, I wouldn't make it alive. You, though, Your Majesty, you're a hero. You could get through. It would cause you no trouble. Will you take the brain for us? You'd win over some of the Prophet's followers if you did. And he has many. And he'd give you his predictions as well. Knowing the future would be of great value to a monarch, I would think.
Could he like tell me where all the stuff is that I'm missing? Because that would be cool. They'll like go and clean up this world. I got a brain.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm sure his predictions will prove useful to you.
Okay.
If that's not a crime, it should be.
What is he talking about? For some reason...
Welcome to the sanctuary.
For some reason the game was acting like I've never been in there again. 5 more quests in there. There we go, now I'm making money again. Ooh, it's 75% off of a pawnbroker. Ooh. Alright, cool. I can never find this door. Doesn't make any sense. If you walk from the thing and take a left, you end up over here. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Anyway, I will assume that yes, there are more things that I could do, but I should just end this here. Still save.
Any other business to attend to?
I'll assume that I beat the game. Yes, there's more side quests. I don't have anybody around watching to make me want to stay any longer than I am. If I had viewers, and if they were all like, yes, the thing that I've already said, yes, those side quests are amazing. We would love to watch you do that. I would gladly do it. Right now, finish off the rest of this episode and then do the rest next episode. But I just don't have that. I don't see why I would continue doing something that may not have any story, and they're just filler side quests. I don't know. So like I could do it and it just turns out horrible. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that I'm done. I'll say that I'm done. Episode 5, less than 5 episodes. One of my episodes was cut really short as well. I could literally say 4 episodes, but maybe a little more. But yeah, no, this was good. I think I said enough during the credits. Hopefully they were not muted. That would be unfortunate if it is, but I gave this game, the whole series, a rating of okay. Like I said, I would look forward to Fable 4 if it happens. I assumed that it would not do well after just plus 10 years of a game to come out. But you never know. Maybe things would change. I'd be delightedly surprised if things changed for the betterment of games. Games with story and characters and music and goodness. I would be happy for those changes. But yeah, there you go. Another series finished. I don't know. There's no other games that I know of coming out for this series, so I say I'm good. I could tackle on Lego, finish that. I got a lot of Tekkens to go through, but they're not long games. And I will have all of the numbers 1 to 7 done, plus some extra side ones. Like, you know, the Tekken Tag Team Tournament. There it is. I knew there was more T's. Tekken Tag Tournament. Yeah, there's only 3 T's. I was like, wait a minute, how come I got 4 T's out of that? Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2 I'll be getting done. But yeah, and then I don't know, I'll take a look at Tekken 7 at some point way later on in the far future, before I get to that point. But I assume I won't be doing Tekken 5, 6, and whatever the other ones are back to back to back. I really shouldn't. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I don't know what game is next. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I got games suggested. I got like one person suggesting one game and another person suggesting another one game. And I just can't get my heavenlies to agree together. Everybody all be a community and just be like, you know what? Yeah, let's get that one. Let's get that one. See what it is. That'd be amazing. That's what I do want that on this in this channel, a community like that. And from there, like, oh, the power and the more enjoyment we would have. All my promises, are they all...
Anyone can make a promise, but then what do you do about it?
I've already done it, didn't I? Isn't it not done? I don't know. What is my main... there is no main quest. Oh, we just got a bunch more money.
Ah, hello.
Ah, yeah, I didn't go anywhere, so it just went 1-2 when I was back. Either way, I'll, I don't know where to stand. Oh, wait. That's not my stats.
In with the new, I always say, though I prefer to keep the old handy as well. You never know when you might find a use for the old.
Score of 52. times knocked out too. I got knocked out 2 times in this episode too. One was because I didn't know I could, and the second one I didn't even know I was low on health. No potions, no food or drinks. Fable 2 I had to. Ooh, never used a hammer or a pistol. I think a few times. Oh no, I must have used it. Oh, I forgot to use the blades. I got the spell and I'm like, I should swap it, and I forgot all about it. I did. I completely did. No potions used. Yeah. 2 villagers and 4 soldiers killed? I didn't kill anybody like that. I would have evil points if I'd done that, yeah? No nasty expressions. No villagers of fear for me.
You are faced with a new challenge, I see. Will you rise to meet it?
I committed 2 crimes? I didn't do it, no. But I despise when, because Skyrim does it too. And it's just like, I shot a bunny because I was hunting. After I became a Thane of the land. I fought in Whiterun because I'm the Thane of it, and just like, you shot a bunny, crime! And it's just like, nobody's around, and I can't go hunting? Okay. And so it's just like, yeah, the day they make a big game like that, and realize that to do crime, you have to choose to do it, and it's not like you shot a bandit when it didn't see you, so you attacked a human and that is a crime, because that happens in Skyrim too. And it's just like, yeah, I haven't gone and done any crime while playing or while live streaming. I haven't done either of them. So yeah, anyway, I don't like seeing that. Dive spots searched, only 3. No chickens were kicked. Axe made by dog, nice. I played for...
a new ensemble, that's just what you need. Not that there's anything wrong with your current wardrobe. I mean, especially wrong.
Especially wrong? I almost played for 2 days. I did leave my game on for literally 24 hours. I did. And then I left it on for other times as well. So yeah, but I did leave it on for 24 hours without a doubt. Like, that was done.
I recommend this item. Any other business to attend to?
Yeah, I think I'll stop moving around. If I can just put the controller down now, all will be well. Alright, so there you go. Fable 3, Fable series, done. It was an adventure. There was some moments that were good, some moments that were bad. When that happens, I have mixed feelings about it, but all in all, I hope you enjoyed. I did enjoy. It was good. It was okay. So yeah, with that, I don't know what else to say. So I'll just do my outro. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And we'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.